Dear friends, in this video we will learn about the most useful function like sum function, average function, mean function, max function, countif function, hlookup, vlookup, round, pv function, fe function and many more function. You can use this function and apply it in your database. So let's start this session.
Excel built-in function. These are the example of MS Excel built-in function: sum function, average function, mean function, max function, if function, and function, countif function, and many more functions are available in MS Excel function category. And here, if you want to write formula in MS Excel, so you can just write the formula directly in the cell. Otherwise, if you want to use insert function dialog box, then you can just click it on the formula tab and then choose the insert function, sum function. So sum function, and this function will add the value in cell range. So in this cell range, it will contain the value like 5, 15, 30, 40, 50, and then addition of the number is 140. Mean function will return the smallest number in a set of value. So if you want to find out the minimum value in this list, type the formula here like equals to min and then select the range and press the enter key. Then it will show the smallest number in this range. So your answer will be 30. Max function. Max function will returns the highest number in a set of value. Through this, it just click it over here and then type the formula equals to max and then select the range and press the enter key. Then it will give the answer 90. So in this range, this 90 is the biggest number in this range. Average function. This function will find out the average of the number in a given cell range like A1 to A5. Type the formula equals to average A1 colon A5. Then it will show the output like 36. So this is the answer of this average formula. Count function. Count function, it counts the number of cells that contain a number. So this formula is equals to count. Select the cell range like A1 to A7 and press the enter key. Then you will get the answer 7. Countif function. Countif function. This function will count the number of cells within a range that meet the given criteria. So this function will work on the basis of criteria. Like if you want to find out how many times Tom string has been used, then this formula would be count if and select the range and in double quotes type the string that is your Tom and press the enter key. Then you will get the answer 2 because in this range this string Tom repeated 2 times. So your answer will be 2. Here if you want to find out marks greater than 55, then just type the function equals to countif and in bracket select the range, comma, and then in double quotes just mention greater than 55. Then your answer will be 2 because this 70 and 80 2 marks are greater than 55. Conditional function. It allows the software to perform conditional test and evaluate a condition if your worksheet it depending on whether the condition is true or false, and different values will be returned to the cell. So this is a very important function, if function. Through this function we can check the condition. If condition is true, then it will give the true statement. Otherwise, if condition is false, then it will show the false statement. This is the syntax: if, then in bracket condition, true statement, and then false statement. It will check the condition and then determine the result. Here condition is if B2, it means what? Score is greater than or equals to 70, then the result of participant will be pass. Otherwise, if cell B2, it means score is less than 70, then result of participant will be fail. So this is a very important function. You can try it. vlookup function. vlookup function stands for vertical looping. It searches for a value in the leftmost column of a table and then it returns the value in the same row. So this from a column you specify in the table. So use vlookup instead of hlookup when your comparison results are located in a column to the left of the data you want to find out. So this is the syntax. Here, if you want to find out company name on the basis of product ID, then your vlookup function will be equals to vlookup A2. It means your cell address of product ID. Then select the range like A9 to D13. After that, here if you want to know, then company name, mention the number 2 because of company name is on the second number. At last mention 0. It will check the condition. If it is true, then it will show the company name. So it will see, look at here, this is the name of the company, and you can also try here uh, to find out the price of the that particular product and quantity also. Just change the value in the column number value and you will get the answer. hlookup in Excel stands for horizontal lookup. It is a function that makes Excel search for a certain value in a row. So in order to return a value from a different row in the same column, here if you want to know the employee name through the hlookup function, then just type equals to hlookup in bracket, mention B2, this is your employee name column address, and then select the range like A6 to D11, and then mention the row number 6 because here we want to search the John, and at last mention 0. It will search. If it is true, then it will show the employee name.
Function within function. You can use function within function like here given equals to round in bracket average and then range A1 to A8 here given, and here 1 is your digit to the right of the decimal point, it will show. So whenever we are using this expression, it would first compute the average of all the value from the cell A1 through A8 and then round the result to one digit to the right of the decimal point. So this is a very important function whenever you want to use two functions at the same expression. Financial function. PV means present value, the amount the series of future payment is worth now. It means the beginning value. FV stands for future value, the amount the series of future payment will be worth in the future. So this is your final payment. Type 0 equals to payment at the end of the period, and 1 means payment at the beginning value. So this financial function is very useful when we want to find out simple interest or compound interest. So whenever we are talking about the simple interest and compound interest, simple interest is not paid on interest, and compound interest is paid on interest. PMT function. This function will return the periodic payment for an annuity or loan. PMT function, this is the formula regarding the PMT function, and here the type means payment at the end of the period, or one means payment at the beginning. So just focus over it. PV function means present value. This function will return the present value of an investment. The present value is the total amount that series of future payment is worth now. That is, it is the beginning value of the investment, or we can say loan. So the formula is equals to PV in bracket rate of interest, then NPR means number of period, PMT means periodic payment, FV it means future value, and the type maybe a 0 or 1. 0 means payment at the end of the period, and 1 will show the payment at the beginning. So this is the formula. At FV function means future value. It returns the future, or we can say final value of an investment. Here we will calculate the compound interest, or we can say future value, or present. Our present value is $1,000. Rate of interest is 5%. Term is 10 year. Compound period is 12 year. Here, if you want to find out the future value, then your formula will be given here, equals to FV in bracket rate of interest, then year multiplied by compound period, and 0 means we want to know here regarding the end value, and our present value is 1000. Through this formula we can easily find out our any future value. So this is the amount here given, 1647.01. So this formula we can easily find out compound interest value. So these are the some of the standard argument. Here if you want to find out the simple interest, then we can easily find out through this function. Here the present value is 10,000, the rate of interest is 3.5%, and period is 10 year. Through this, if we want to find out simple interest, you can do one thing: principal amount multiplied by rate of interest, and then multiply the year. Then here the formula is already given over here, you can see here, and then after just type this formula and press the enter, you will get the output of this formula. I hope you understood about the all this function very well. Dear friends, please like, share and subscribe this video.